A still skyline, barely a soul to be seen. Streets across the capital deserted on a wet Canberra day. And it's not just the weather that's gloomy.
Good morning, everyone. We have recorded 30 new cases to 8 p.m.
Of the 30 new cases, 25 have already been linked to existing ones, while 11 were infectious in the community. 6 are under investigation, and there have now been 167 cases in the ACT since the outbreak began. The number of exposure locations has grown to around 400, with 40 cases now linked to Lynham High School, 30 to Fiction nightclub, 15 to the Lennox Jaguar Land Rover dealership, 11 to the Downer Community Centre, 4 to the Assembly Bar, 3 to the Bright Bees Childcare Centre, 2 to Gold Creek School, 6 to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium and 27 to the Southern Cross Basketball Stadium in Tuggeranong. The number of people in hospital remains unchanged at 4, but a woman in her 40s has taken a turn for the worse.
We now do have one case who is newly in intensive care and is receiving breathing support.
Authorities are preparing for the situation to escalate, converting a mental health ward at Calvary Hospital into a respiratory assessment unit.
The unit will provide an area dedicated to respiratory patients who are COVID positive or suspected to have COVID. This means these patients are not placed in short stay or other inpatient wards.
Just up the road in Bruce, the UC Public Hospital became a potential exposure site, with a caterer testing positive, having worked 3 shifts while infectious.
The likely transmission risk to patients or to our clinical team members there is very low. However, there was an elevated risk of transmission to other individuals who worked in the food preparation area.
Other workplaces have also become exposure locations, including a construction site in Civic and a federal government department. And while most Canberrans have been doing the right thing, police have issued 12 infringements and 36 cautions, with 2 men arrested today after entering the ACT, having travelled from Victoria. When it comes to whether the lockdown will be extended, that decision will be made later this week. And with the vaccination rollout being seen as crucial to dealing with the pandemic, and with more supplies of Pfizer yet to arrive, Canberrans are being urged to think very carefully about what else is on offer.
It is seriously worth considering, following a conversation with your trusted health professional, getting the AstraZeneca vaccine as soon as possible.
The government is looking to reintroduce protections for commercial and residential tenants similar to those enforced last year, with the possibility of the lockdown dragging on beyond September 2nd. Harry Frost, ABC News, Canberra.